It's time for business news. Now, we've talked about inflation, shrinkflation, and shelflation during the segment. And Richard, now there's a new term to add to that growing list.
Lunchflation. And it's not as delicious as it might sound. You're thinking, I'm going to get a bigger lunch. No, you're just going to pay more for it, Erica. A lot of people are going back to the office now, and they're going to notice if they're dashing out over the noon hour to get something to eat that it might be costing more than when before the pandemic began. We've actually crunched the numbers. And if you look at hamburgers, kind of a lunchtime staple, they've gone up 26%. The average burger costing a bit more than $10. Salads, I think, are really the lunchtime go-to, right? They're up 25%. The average salad costing $12.63. Soups are 24% more, dear. Sandwiches costing 20% more. Wraps are up 15%. Lunchflation running hot here. The only good news is if you enjoy tacos, according to this report from Square, the average taco price is down 16%. I'm fine with lunch tacos. That works for me, Erica.
Same for
But
me.
that's not cheap, though, is it, if you're going out for a bite, is it?
No, not at all. Makes you think maybe I should start making my own lunch from now on.
PB&J sandwiches from home might be the way to go here.
Nutella? Okay. There's some relief on the way at the gas pumps, Richard. When will it happen, and how much will we be saving?
We told you about it first last night, and it's holding true. We're expecting a 9-cent decrease at midnight tonight here in the GTA, Erica. That's big. Going down 9 pennies. That'll bring the average to $1.68.9 a liter. Cheaper if you look around. That's according to our friends over at Enpro International. It's tied to the price of oil, which has really been falling as of late. Oil was down again today with news coming in that the talks between Russia and Ukraine have made some progress. Not only are we going down 9 cents tonight, but the trend is calling for another 1 cent decrease first thing Thursday. So hold off a little bit if you safely can on that fill-up, Erica.
All right, and finally, one tech giant is investing in Toronto. Another is trying to back out of a big investment, Richard.
Looks to be Facebook made a big announcement today. It's, of course, now called Meta Platforms. Premier Ford was actually on hand as Meta announced a new engineering hub that it's opening right here in Toronto. And it's going to hire 2,500 people to work in it. Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg talks a lot lately about the metaverse, this ambitious vision to create an immersive digital realm. The employees they're hiring here in Toronto will help develop that. So interesting news as far as tech jobs here in Toronto are concerned. Meantime, Apple was set to open a new flagship store right here. This is the building they're building at One Bloor West. This is a massive building. It's actually going to be the tallest commercial condo in Canada. It's called The One, and Apple was supposed to have a flagship store right in the base. Globe and Mail reports, though, that Apple is suing the developer of this building, Sam Mizrahi, to get out of its lease. Apple reportedly concerned about delays, and it thinks it's entitled to millions because of missed deadlines. The developer, though, claims the delays out of its control. Really quick before we go, Erica, speaking of properties, we're getting word in that the Ford government is hiking the foreign buyer's tax on residential properties to 20%, a move there as it looks to try and do something to cool off the hot property values you and I talk a lot about.
All right, thanks, Richard. That's business editor Richard Southern.